Hi everyone, this is Brandon. Welcome to the Uptown Willmar in Willmar, Minnesota. Willmar, Minnesota is a rural town with 19,000 residents located about 90 miles or 2 hours west of Minneapolis, Minnesota. The drive is rather long due to the multiple small towns with 30 mile per hour speed limits. The town of Willmar is not on the way to any big city unless you count Aberdeen, South Dakota with a population of 28,000. Uptown Willmar is not dead.
Whoa. Stop the video. You keep calling this Uptown Willmar. What's the sign say? Kandi Mall. You filmed the Kandi Mall.
Let's go back to here. See? Uptown Willmar. And jump ahead. Uptown Willmar. And Uptown Willmar.
I'm seeing a lot more Kandi Mall signs. Kandi Mall. Kandi Mall. Kandi Mall. Kandi Mall. Kandi Mall. Kandi Mall. Kandi Mall.
Oh yeah, I guess I need to explain this, don't I? But let's start at the beginning. On this site in 1973, Willmar Mall opened to the public. Its original anchor was Gold Finds, which was later torn down for a Kmart. Herberger's was added in 1981, and a new wing was added in 1984 for JCPenney's. The mall also contained a Sears at one point, but I couldn't find a date for its opening. When I visited, JCPenney's was on its last days, and it's closed now. The empty shelves of both Herberger's and Herberger's Home Store are still there. Sears is now split into multiple stores, with Paradise Pools and Spas being the largest. You can access Paradise Pools and Spas both internally and from the same outdoor entrance once used for Sears. I'll show you comparison photos later in the video. The former Kmart was split, with half of it turned into a Kohl's in 2019. The other half was halved again to make space for Harbor Freight Tools, which is not accessible from the inside of the mall. The remaining quarter, which does have access to the mall, remains vacant. Here we are, coming up on the Kohl's I mentioned earlier. As you can see here, Kohl's has left their gate down to separate it from the mall during COVID-19, but it looks temporary. At the bottom of the video, you're looking at the side of the Kmart that became the outside entrance to Kohl's. Wow, this hallway is gross, and these advertisements don't do anything to distract from the water damage. I love this blue doorway. I believe this was the exit to the Kmart. The movie theater you saw at the beginning of the video was a Carmike until 2017, when it became an AMC. It changed hands again to a Realux, which shut it down for a few months for a remodel to convert it to the luxury theater that it is today. I was all set to film the lobby, not realizing that it was open, so I quickly moved on. Other chains that have closed include Bookworld, GNC, Hallmark, and Regis Salons. I had never heard of Bookworld until I started exploring rural malls. Bookworld had locations in 7 states in the Midwest and was based out of Appleton, Wisconsin. A former Bookworld location made its appearance in my Viking Plaza video. Be sure to check it out. It was my first video, so I do plan to go back and refilm it.
Kandi Mall, Kandi Mall, Kandi Mall, Kandi Mall, Kandi Mall.
All right, I'm getting to it. Texas-based Rockstep Capital purchased Kandi Mall in 2015 from J. Herzog & Sons Incorporated of Denver, Colorado. In July 2020, Rockstep started rebranding Kandi Mall to Uptown Willmar. Rockstep is in the process of rebranding several malls, including the Janesville Mall in Janesville, Wisconsin, which I've visited but I've not filmed. It's a weird coincidence that I mentioned Aberdeen earlier, as Rockstep has acquired the Aberdeen Mall as well. Yeah, I guess we now call them Uptown Janesville and Uptown Aberdeen, don't we? I hope Rockstep is able to do something with this mall. The middle of the mall seems healthy, but once you head towards the, well, now former anchors, the sadness and decay begins. This font's just a little strange. Are the letters different sizes? We're now heading out of Uptown Willmar. Thank you for sticking with me so far. There's a little more, including some dragons, and what looks like a hybrid Verizon and abandoned Hardee's, which is a Midwest branding of Carl's Jr. I wish you a good day. Take care.